Let's see. All right, continue. Holy mamacita! Do you like that, guys? Look at that. Look at that. Every 2 seconds he's moving. Dude. Okay, he's entering this area. Oh, he got 2-bar signal. Continue. Device is entering 3-bar signal. And he's connected to tower 2. Alright, continuing. We got a bit of overlapping here we have to fix. But, ooh, look at that. Full signal. Full signal. Go ahead. Ooh, sir. Sir, look at that. He's exiting. Opa. What's up, y'all? This is Hussein Nasr from IGeometry, and welcome to the final episode finale of Arc Objects by Example. Are we recording? Yes, we are. So, I decided to do this final episode to terminate the Arc Object side of developing the phonetic GIS solution in order to start a new series, which is I still didn't come up with a name, but we will gonna talk about the web version of the solution, the continuing developing work on the website, on the client side using JavaScript, ArcGIS API, and pushing this to ArcGIS server, all this beautiful stuff, right? So we gotta talk about JavaScript and this new technologies, right? So we've been working with ArcObject a lot. It's time to I really like ArcObject. I really like C# programming, but it's time to move on. I'm starting to really like JavaScript in general, and I'm gonna talk about this concept when we come to the JavaScript series. Really, I'm just starting to fall in love with this language. Just beautiful how much you can do with this language. Really, it's just server side, desktop. It just became everywhere on IoT devices. It's insane. I think this is the future, really, if you ask me. So I'm trying to. I just got a new book and I'm learning about a lot about this JavaScript advanced kind of. Everyone knows basic JavaScript, but this is like kind of an advanced new features of JavaScript. Anyway, off topic. Yes, Arc Objects by Example, final episode. This solution, what do we do? In last episode we discussed how do we implement the log feature. So we logged the date and time of when a customer registered into a network. We logged the time and date when they did that. Okay, in this episode, let's scroll down and see the functionality here. And in this episode, we did that last episode. In this episode, we're gonna do this, which is with the beauty of ArcGIS geodatabase. This is just literally one admin work. This is just administration task, and you got this feature. So what is this? Ability to keep history of past device registration. So as long as devices are being registered, we need to keep track of those records. We don't want them to get deleted. And the answer to this is very simple: archiving. So we enable archiving on our enterprise geodatabase, and voila, we have everything. Basically, just by enabling archiving out of the box, we have this feature. So we're gonna do that real quick, show you how to do that, and I believe we already did that, but I'm not sure. So we'll check that. I'll double check that. Simulate customer device. This is which we're gonna consume a bit of time. So this episode might be a bit long, so bear with me. But I believe you're gonna enjoy it. So what this will do is we're gonna simulate a device moving through a street or a park, basically, and and then capturing the coordinates of that device and simulating that this device is sending signals to the towers, and then attempting to register itself to the network every time. Okay, so we're gonna basically have a file. We create this file from scratch. Obviously, I'm gonna show you how. And then once you do that, we'll read that file into the application. We'll write some code to read that file, and then you will see that device moving on the screen as we see it. All right, so this is really cool. You're gonna like it. All right, and then you see how the device changes and the towers changes, and it's cool. It's real-time stuff. All right, how about we get to work? First of all, let's open our catalog. Let's do that work to enable archiving. I'm sure I've done this on the other episode, and I referenced that here when we converted this from a file geodatabase into an enterprise geodatabase using Postgres. But let's make sure. Okay, so when you go to your data set here, phonetic data set, and you right-click, manage. And no, archiving is not enabled. So all you have to do, seriously, is just enable archiving, and we wait. Done. Believe it or not, that's it. Next time you edit that device class, every record will be retained. We will not delete, will not physically delete stuff. Obviously, you're not gonna see all the devices here. You're not gonna see the current representation, but you can go back in time and fetch those devices that you like at a particular time and moment. Let's say another example, like so someone got lost, and at this time and this date, we want to know where they went, right? We have their device IME, all right, and I want to find where this guy went, or this girl in this case, right? So where she was last time, or he. Okay, so yeah, everyone can be kidnapped, right? So it's like where's that location? So you go, you pull the time and date, and you can basically find that. And I'm gonna reference how did we discuss archiving and how do we go back in time. Reference that episode here, and that just like that, this is done. I like doing that. It's fun. God, no. How do you save? Okay. All right. Next. Okay, that's the serious thing now. How do we do that task? Reading. Are we recording? Yeah. Reading, simulating customer devices. Let's do that. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is first let's uncheck the dead areas. Let's simulate someone walking through this street. Okay, where is it? El Paso Street. Yeah, El Paso Street. Why not? Okay, let's walk through El Paso Street. To do that, okay, the best approach to do that is first we're gonna create a file here. I'm gonna create. Let's just delete this. I was just trying to show you here. So we're gonna create just a simple file with the device name as the device ID. In this case, the file name becomes the device ID. It's gonna call it D02. You can do this if you want, just a CSV file, and that will have, when you edit that, we'll have two records. First, the X and Y, X and Y, X and Y. Simple, right? So let's try and simulate that. Okay, that location you'll identify. Use that identify. Click here and copy that. Paste. Obviously, you're going to end up with these extra commas that we don't want. So you do that. Go to the next line. We clicked here. Now let's click here. And same thing. Obviously, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do this offline now and populate as many points as I possibly can. but I'm just showing you the concept here. So it's like this is the first point, this is the second point, and so on, right? And then as you start moving here, you get the idea, right? I am going to pause the video, record as many points as I could, and then come back to you guys. See you in a sec. Alright guys, we have around, what, 21 points, I think. That should be enough. I took the path on El Paso Street. I'm sure it's not a dodgy street, so I think we're good here. Yeah, good. Yeah, so this is the plot. That's the device D02 moved on these devices, on these coordinates, and then we will feed these coordinates and drew the points as if someone manually is doing that. Okay, can we do this or not? Let's give it a shot. Visual Studio. This is really cool from Microsoft, really, that they offered a community version of Visual Studio for free. It's really cool. It's good to have open source stuff. Not open source stuff. Good stuff. Where's Phonetic? There you go. That's my Phonetic right there. We're gonna close. Alright. So just to save some time, we're gonna use an existing set device location. Alright, we'll use that. Okay, and the first thing, see, what we're doing here is really easy, right? So we're taking the XY from the map, and then we convert them into a point, and then we feed that point hard coded into the basically the device manager that we built. So what changes that we have to make here is, just so we don't lose this function, I'm gonna copy it into a function called public void set device location, and then let's call it point, I point, P point. All right. Gosh. All right. And the whole thing here is just to get this guy, right? We need to get the data set. We move this here. Okay. And then I want to move all this code here. See if things work. I'm not sure, but let's see. Set device location function, and we call it point. How about that? That should magically work, and that gives me the data set. We need the workspace, so I'm gonna pass the workspace here. I think that's the only thing. We need the refresh button as well, so we need the document as well. So do we have access to the document here somewhere? I'm just lazy. I'm gonna do this. Okay, what we're gonna do, iWorkspace, pworkspace, and then we don't need that. We just need to give you the workspace, and then you have the document. I think we're good. That should work. And then, geez. Okay. And then we have to pass you here the workspace, which comes from the feature layer, feature class, idataset. Convert that whole thing. I think that works, right? That should work. Yeah, it works. Okay, let's just compile, make sure my code didn't break. And you will know why I use this. Another thing here, you need to use the string device ID. Okay, and then device ID right here, and then we pass hard-coded D01, compile. You'll know now. You will definitely, most of you actually know what I'm doing here, just simplifying my life. So there will be a loop, everybody knew that, right? We're going to read that file, loop through each line, and then basically, let's see if that works. Didn't break anything. Ooh, we didn't break anything. We so good. All right, so let's do this. Who likes this? String. Let's read the file. Since we're lazy, we're gonna hard code stuff. String. Let's comment that. String device locations equal you could obviously use the open dialog. I think it's called open file dialog. Yeah, let's. How about that? Let's use this, okay? It's been a while, so don't judge me if I don't know how to use this. Open file dialog equal open file. I don't like that. Can I just get the path file name? Yeah, that's much better. I don't want to stream. I don't know how to use a stream. So give me the file name after that. I think it's show dialog, and that returns a dialog results if dialog results equal okay. If somebody hit okay, then we want to get the file name, and obviously that's the file name, that's the whole file path, right? So I want to read that. How do I read that? System.io.file.read all text. Ah, this is even better. Read all lines. It gives me an array. That's exactly what we need. Alright, string location, now points. Device points, okay? I always forget what an array is. Sometimes there's a line there. That should do it. You guys want some music or something to kill this awkwardness, silence? Let me know. I talk all the time anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right. Plus, I'm not sure about this whole music copyrights and stuff, so I don't want to play any music in my videos. I have no idea. This YouTube. All right. So we have array of devices. So how about that? For each string dPoint in device points. Simple. We need to get the XY. The X and Y are doubles. Hopefully we don't break shit here. So double dPoint is a string which we want to split on a comma, and then we're going to take the first one. And then Y is a double. Just spread. Okay, that's a character, so it should be a single quote, I believe. And then you have to convert this into a double. How do I do this? No. Double to parse. Is it like that? There you go. That's how you do it. It has to be a double, guys, right? Because these points make a huge difference between locations, right? Still he's complaining. What the hell, sir? Okay. Whatever. dx, dy. That's because there is an x and y. There are the mouse x and y. Okay, that would be a little weird because we're gonna have to click on the thing, and we'll click on the map, which doesn't make any sense because we're not using the map thingy here. And then here, what we will do is guess it or not, is create a point here. Equal new point, p device point, and then I believe we should just set the x and y. Not sure if we should, if we can, we need to set the spatial reference or not. Well, we're gonna find out if this breaks or not. Okay, and then guess or not, set device location. We specify the device ID. Again, we can read this from the file name if you want, but I'm gonna hard code it for now. Device point workspace. What? Hey, I sent you the workspace. What are you talking about? Jeez, I have to do all this crap again. iData set. I hope I commented that one. Thank you very much. Because I'm just lazy, you know that, right? The best way is just to save this variable somewhere, but please, yeah, don't be like me. Okay, okay, will this thing work? I have no clue. I'm just trying this with you guys. So, all right, so we want to do this loop is kind of fast because we'll just finish it like that. So we want to take things like chill, right? So I want system to sleep a bit here. Threading the thread.sleep. I think that's how you sleep. Like every second, right? Because otherwise just gonna won't make any sense, and I think the software will break. Won't break, obviously, but just you're gonna hit the database in the speed of light. Not really speed of light, but you get the point. All right, let's go through the code again. Open the file, show a dialog, read that file name. I think that has the full path, I believe. If not, we're gonna find out. We're gonna break or something. We will get an array of lines, which is cool. I like this function. I was about to go and parse line by line, but I never knew that existed, to be frank. And then d point for each one, split on the comma. You get two portions. The first one 0. So just to speed things up, I mean, for performance, you can split that and then get the parts. I don't think you can actually. Can you? Yeah, you'll get an array. Basically, this is an array, and then you can use the array. But I'm just doing this an extra split, which is kind of, it's not that costly, but you know. Get that point. Something I'm not sure here is the spatial reference, but I believe we do have a featured layer. Don't worry, sir. Can we just do... How about that? He doesn't like it. Why? I spatial reference? I spatial reference. What's wrong with you, sir? What? Oh, is this seriously set only? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's just ignore the spatial reference. I'm gonna cheat the code from the episode that we did on points, but I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Woo! Come on! Come on! I'm so scared. This is not gonna work. So the things I'm not sure of is the sequence of this. Is this X and Y? I'm not 100% sure. Does the point need a spatial reference? Click. Okay, we know that part worked. I got the dialog. Say, geometry, phonetic. Oh, god damn it. Don't select the wrong file. Will break, definitely. Woo! Fuck me, it doesn't work. Did it work? What the hell happened? Uh-oh. This is gonna crash. Oh shit, what happened? I think we're gonna debug, guys. We have to debug. I have no idea what's going on. Alright. Alright. Alright, alright. All right. What is attach? Debug. Attach process. Come on, ArcMap. You can do it, sir. God damn it, ArcMap. Something happened, right? It moved. God damn it, it moved. But that sleep thing, I bet you that the sleep thing, it worked. It goddamn worked. But it's just the sleep. That's what happened. What happened is the sleep command put the program on sleep, and uh, which made that the thread froze and it couldn't refresh that. That's why the program hanged. So let's do this. Let's write our own wait function here. I used to do this some time ago. Public void wait, and then you do integer second, and then what you do here is date and time. Date and time. I think it's called date and time, right? No, it's not called that. How do we get the time here? Date time dot now. Date time dt equal now, and then we do this. While date time dot now minus dt, the whole thing, the total. Okay, that's the loop for this. The whole thing, the total seconds, if that is greater than the second that I want to wait, okay, I think we got this right. We're going to do event here. Application to do events, which allow other threads to run in the background. And then I believe this will work. Again, not 100% sure. But we saw the last position of that device, right? So we know it worked. So let's see. Crossing our fingers here. All right. Who is ready? Who is ready? The hell? Do you see anything, guys? Jeez. One second is what's happening. Okay, time to debug. Gotta debug. No way around it. Gotta debug. See what's wrong. So we looked at, we got that file, we get the x and y, we loop, we find the point, we pass the point, then we set that device and we wait for, let's make it 2 seconds then. Just, what is wrong, dude? Right, let's set the program, which is, obviously, I never debugged. It's very clear, right? Then arcmap. All right. Let's put some breakpoints. How about that? Of course. Build all your symbols. Continue. Okay, we did build a symbol. Open my recent application for Natek. Boop. All right. I do this. Step in. Nope. 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 It's if n, if then. All right, nice, nice. We got the X, we got the Y, we get the point. Nicely done. I want to go and set that point, F11, go, give me that. Nice, get that. And I want to add device, which succeeded, and then refresh that map, which also I believe succeeded, and then I want to continue, and I want to wait. Oh, look at the wait. Didn't even, that's odd. Oh, that's because I'm debugging, I believe, maybe. Yeah, that's probably because I'm debugging. Yeah, and as we wait, see, as we wait, continue adding. If I do that, all right, looks like, all right, continue. And we end up with this point, which is the last location. So it walked all the way, but we only see the last point. So how about that? Let's do it again. If I do this, F10, continue, give me the second point, give me the third point, give me the fourth point, and then that's not 2 seconds. Something is off here, dude. We're now minus dt total. It is total seconds. That's what I'm sure of that. This is greater as this becomes greater. Once this is greater than seconds, we want to exit, right? Oh, look at this number. Why is this so big? Okay, yeah, that's because we said that. That's the dt. That's now. Total is 3. And then, as long as, oh, motherfucker. While this is less than, you continue. Oh, man. Every developer mistake. So what happened here is that we were looping through this, and well, let's see if it works first. I'm going to explain it. Let's see. All right, continue. Holy mamacita! Do you like that, guys? Look at that. Look at that. Every 2 seconds he's moving. Dude. Okay, he's entering this area. Oh, he got 2 bar signal. Continue. Device is entering 3 bar signal. And he's connected to tower 2. Alright, continuing. We got a bit of overlapping here we have to fix. But, ooh, look at that. Full signal. Full signal. Go ahead. Ooh, sir. Sir, look at that. He's exiting. Opa. Alright. Alright, guys. Alright. Enough fun. But yeah, you saw that, right? So that was a stupid mistake. And first we used threading, which is bad because that freezes the UI and you can't do anything, really. So we used another function which we made a small mistake, right? With the condition, right? The condition that we used here was while the date and time is greater than second, which is never, so it never entered that loop to begin with, because that's 0. That was initially it was 0, and that's 2. So I said, okay, it's not greater, so exit the loop. So it was, again, that was as if the loop didn't have to wait. So it just happened so fast. So what we did is like we flipped that condition. Really, well, that's the correct one, right? So, all right, guys. So you feel the bit pain. So these are the mistakes that every developer make. I mean, maybe none of the devs make them, but yeah, at least I do. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but you see, right? You've been coding for 15 years. What? 15 years? You make stupid mistake all the time. This always happen. It's always this small thing that makes your application breaks. But once you find it, it's joy. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. God damn it. Let's do this again. Oh, look at that. He's walking. He is walking. He is walking. Look at that. That is so coolish. That is so coolish. Alright, so he says, okay, I was walking on El Paso Street, but I didn't get any signal at all. What is going on, guys? Oh, I just got a signal. You guys have to put some towers in El Paso Street. El Paso Street don't have any towers. Doesn't have any towers. Don't have any signal. If I die here, nobody will even know that I'm here. And look at that. Look at that. We can obviously change that coordinates to walk through the whole road or whatever. But all right, guys. Next, this terminates our beloved arcobjects-by-example series, and we're gonna push all this database and all into ArcGIS server, services based. We're gonna write beautiful JavaScript application that consumes that. That will be another episodes. Stay tuned for it, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Stay awesome. Subscribe if you want. Like, really helps a lot if I see people communicating and engaging with these videos. That's the only thing that keeps me posting these videos. Really, I really enjoy that. Having people emailing me, really, just emailing me, thanking me for these videos, just and telling me how these videos actually changing their coding style and even their careers. Some of you guys actually emailed me, and that's really touched me a lot in good ways. Yes, one of you guys emailed me. It says that he was one of their senior developers, just ArcObject developer, just decided to quit, and they were in the middle of a project, and this guy, he steps in, just he takes charge. He doesn't know ArcObject development at all. He searched Google, finds one of these videos, and just follow them, and then he tried to stitch in through the help and videos. Obviously, the video doesn't teach you everything, but it just makes your feet wet enough to just get started with development in general, right? Some of the things are advanced, obviously, but in general, right? So he used the help, he used these videos, and he managed to complete the project, which really amazed me, really. And because of that, he got promoted. So that is really cool story. I love hearing. This is just one of these examples. So please, guys, if you find these videos, share them with your friends who are interested in ArcGIS in general. I'm gonna move to a more obviously kind of pep development with JavaScript. Right? I really want to go into that field. Really, I'm falling in love with JavaScript in general. So really, please share these videos, and if you have any questions at all, please email me. I put my email there, my Twitter account in the description below. It's hus.mhd@gmail.com. Any questions, if I have the time, I definitely reply. Most of you know that. But we're going to see you in the next one. Goodbye.